Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well, that you're happy and healthy. Happy Labor Day. I hope that you're having a good time and that you're staying safe, whatever you're doing. I'm unfortunately not feeling well, so I'm going to come on and just do this video, and I'm doing a whole lot of self-care. And I'm drawn to do this because someone close, near, and dear to my heart is really struggling right now with not having self-love. We're going through a lot of obstacles and trauma and difficulties, and yes, so I want to, again, like I've told everyone, if I can help someone with what I've gone through, because I have gone through all that, to help you feel better, to get over all of this, with Papa's help, God, guiding me to do this, then, I've done a great thing, like I always say, and I want to help. So I don't want to see anyone go through any of this. I know how horrible it is. I know how painful it is. So anyway, let's do that. I'm going to start with a prayer, thanking Papa, God, our spirit guides, for loving us, guiding us, protecting us, supporting us on our journey every day in our life, and in helping me channel these important messages to you today. So again, excuse me for if my voice isn't quite right with my cold that I'm battling, but I'm going to try to get through this video for all of you, for him. So when people go through traumas, right? Childhood trauma, and any adult traumas or any difficulties, major losses of any kind in your life, and have seen so much suffering, in your life. You do battle depression, anxiety, and like other illnesses or other problems like PTSD, and that does affect your self-worth, your self-esteem, right? And it also gets self-love, and you need that. You need yourself. You need to know how worthy you are and how lovable you are. And so it's terrible, because without it, what you do, right? So when you've gone through a lot of traumas and difficulties in your life, you build up these walls, really huge, tall walls up around you, right? So that you don't get hurt again. You want to guard your heart. You don't want to hurt anymore. So that's what you do. That's a human response to having gone through a lot and suffered a lot in your life. So it's not healthy to be there for very long, though. It'll rob you of everything, of your happiness in your life, and it just, it's not fair, because you deserve to be happy and to be loved, to feel loved. You should be, because you deserve it. And so anyway, yeah. So first of all, right, when people out there, if you know someone going through this, be there for them. Please be there for them. They need you. They really do. Just being present when they're really low, like when they're so low that they can't seem to find a way out of it. Be there. Don't judge them. That's the last thing you should do. Accept them, meet them where they are, right? Meet them where they are and just be present. Show up for them, even in little ways, any way you can. Be there for them. Whether, go see them, visit them as often as you can. Just it gives them hope to know that someone out there cares and loves them. That's what it shows them. It gives them some strength too, where they may not have it at the time. And that's okay if you don't. It's hard to have, you're human, right? And you can't sometimes. And you need connections in your life. People do, to get through these moments that are so hard. And so support is really important. So be there, accept them, love them, meet them where they are. Okay, that, it's amazing what that will do. It really is. It really gives them that hope. It gives, sometimes it helps them start doing to make that first step that they have to make. You know, you do baby steps. You know, at first it's all you can do. So yeah, compassion. Have compassion for them, for what they're going through. Everybody does need it sometime in their life. You know, so everyone goes through it. You know? So yeah, that's so important. And when you're the one going through it, you do have to do something. You have to try. You really have to try something. Little by little, like I said, baby steps. I really like that reel that I put on my Facebook timeline the other day. I was introduced to that video when I was a care coordinator over at a company that was an addiction recovery program. That's what it was. And how to start from nowhere, from the bottom, right? To build yourself up from the bottom, you know, and just getting out of bed, even though you don't feel like it, getting out of bed and making your bed, that's a big accomplishment in itself right there, just by doing that alone. And then it helps you to keep doing that. The more you do, you know, the more you will be able to do. So you won't feel it at first. It won't be easy, but you can do it, and you have to try, right? You have to. So yes, you are lovable. You first need to know that. You deserve love. No matter what you went through in your life, if you had it or not in your life, you deserve it. And it starts with you. With you. You need to give it to yourself. That unconditional love. You have it already. You have it within you. And you have it from Papa, from God. You have to just get it out of there. You know, you have to find a way to get that out and to really get it, because you deserve it, and you deserve to be happy. You're worth it. You're worth it to do that for yourself. So what do? Well, you get up, you make your bed, right? Love that. You go, what helped me, because I've been there, is I went to the mirror, and you look at yourself in the mirror, right? And you won't feel it right away, but you look at yourself and you tell yourself that I love you. Louise, for example, it's for me. Whoever you are, say I love you, right? In your name. And you won't believe it at first. You do. You have to fake it till you make it. You really do when you're feeling that bad, right? So you tell yourself that. And you find something when you're looking at yourself in the mirror that you do love about yourself, right? There, we all have it. We all have something that is great about us, on us. You know, we're so quick to judge what isn't, right? We all do it, right? We all do. And we're hard. We're our worst enemy sometimes. I know I am. But yes, whether it's, something physical on you that you admire about, that you do have, that you like, or if it's your personality, or something that you can do, a talent of yours, or just free being you, right? And then, so do that, okay? Do that every day, and then say with gratitude what you do have in your life. Find the positives in your life that you do have. Again, there's always something. The little smallest things is okay. The roof over your head, the food in your refrigerator, right? Your neighbor next door, your pets that you have, your job, whatever it may be, there's something. Papa, of course, having his love right there, right? And then after that, it's just hard, right? Again, you don't feel it at first. Then you do self-care, right? Take care of yourself. Even if it's just making sure you have one good meal, healthy meal a day. You do that. You know, again, you won't feel like doing things. You lose it when you get so low. You don't even want to live life. You don't feel like there's nobody, no one. First of all, you don't feel like anybody out there understands you. Or you feel like you don't belong anywhere, like you're misunderstood, you don't fit in. And then after that, so you don't feel connected. And you need that. You really need to be able to feel alive, to feel love, right? To be happy. So you don't feel that. So you have to, first of all, so take care of your body, little by little. Like I said, do little things. Make sure you give your body what it needs, you know, the sleep it needs, the food, the rest, the care. Okay? Get outside. If you don't feel like there's any interest, anything that interests you at all, if you don't feel like what used to make you happy isn't, that's not what I'm trying to say is normal. No, not at all. But it's a normal thing when you're feeling depressed or when you're feeling so low like you are to lose interest in things that you did before. Now you could definitely have changed your interest, and maybe you do, but you won't know unless you try, right? So you have to do that. You have to take action little by little. And again, people, loved ones, friends, please be there. Please be there for them. Help them do their first steps. Think about a baby, right? The baby, when you start right there, when they're just beginning in life, again, it's similar. They crawl. They have to crawl. They need you. First, you need to hold them, right? Then they start to crawl, and then they can take their first step, but you're there helping them, keeping them safe, guiding them. Well, it's the same when you're battling with something like this. You need people to support you. So be there. Be there for them. Yes, you know, we need each other. We need to be good to each other. We need to be there for each other. That's how we're supposed to be. That's why we're here, is to learn how to do that, right? And everyone's worth it. Everyone is worth it, and you're worth it, you know? So you start there. And if you just being there is okay. Some people won't let you, but some people will. A lot of people will let you go and just be there with them and help them start. Just knowing and letting them know it's okay, and not and being accepting of them for what's going on in their life, and not looking down on them. Again, don't judge. Don't be judgmental. And what you think is good for them, you know, where they should be, that's not the truth, not for that person and not for what they're going through at the time. So you have to be compassionate and very loving. And yes, you do. And so and you know, as long as they're, you know, of course, if it's so severe and there's potential for harm, you know, self-harm, harm of any kind, then you can act right away in helping the person that you're around, right? But if not, guide them or go to, and then again, there's the therapist, right? There's medications to help symptoms. That's all okay. That's not a weakness to go out and get all of that if you really need to. You know, that's a strength, because again, that's all part of self-love. And you know, no, people can't expect others to be there for anyone if they can't do that for themselves, right? So you have to look at it from their perspective, where they are. If they can't do it for themselves, they can't show up like that, like I said, for anyone else. So help them understand that. Be their rock. We all need a shoulder to lean on sometimes. I can't say that enough. And if you're there and able, please do that. Please. For their sake. And again, there's therapists out there, you know, and even use that for your, and then you can get other support systems. As time goes on, you build up your support group. You need positivity in your life, positive people, right? And you need to make healthy choices. And as you progress, you know, again, for me, like, you know, making sure I eat and sleep well and going to the gym, taking care of things that are important to me and my body is really great. It's very good. It's not selfish in a bad way. It's selfish and it's necessary. And it's all part of self-love. And you need to do that, right? You do. If Papa wants you to, right? He does. God wants you to do that for yourself. You know, society has programmed that it's not. Of course, there is some that are very selfish ways of, you know, and I'm not talking about that right now. It's a healthy self-love, you know, and it, you know, the more that you work on yourself and you take care of yourself, then you like what you see and how you feel, right? It helps you mentally, physically, and that's good. It's all positive, right? So what's wrong with that? Nothing. You know, that's really big. Self-care, you have to do it. And again, just going outside. So if you can't do what you love, what you used to love, go outside, go to nature for a few minutes at a time. Break your routine, whatever that is. You know, when I was really depressed, and I still sometimes have to work on that. When I get really low, I want to isolate and go in my room and just shut everyone out. But I've been working on that too, you know. I know what you feel. I know how it feels. You know, so you go out there, you know, and you meet people or do something out of your usual, out of your norm. And it does make you feel better, you know, and then you're proud of yourself, and you should be, because you've done something that's big, that's huge, right? So yes, this is really good. It raises your vibes, it raises your energy levels, it gives you a healthier mindset. Again, a mindset is everything, right? It really is. So it just helps you, and again, it helps you change your perspective on life. And then having those people around you do that as well, right? And if you need something, if you're so low, right? And you just, what motivates you? What is it that you really want in your life? There's something. Look for that one thing, even if it's one or multiple. And then, you know, work on yourself to achieve so you can have that, okay? Whatever that may be. You know, where you set these small goals, because that's all you can do. Small baby steps, small goals, realistic goals that right now that you can achieve for yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. It doesn't. And again, it's going to be lifelong. When it's self-love and learning to love yourself, you do. It takes a while, but you deserve it. The more you can't have. And another thing is you can't have other people, you know, if you don't love yourself, it's hard for other people to love you as well. It really is. So, you know, and you just won't be happy, and you won't live life to the fullest again, and you'll rob yourself of all that, and you don't deserve that. No. You know, and forgive yourself too. If some of the things that have happened, you've been part of that, whatever had happened, forgive yourself. We're human, right? No one is perfect, but love the imperfect part of yourself. Love that side, because it's all learning. It's all learning. And but right now, let's just focus on that. When you're that low, you have no self-love. You have to work on self-care, little by little. And people, you need those connections. Connect, okay? That's really important. I've been there. This is coming from my experience too, okay? and you're not alone. Never think you are. Again, God, first of all, reach out to Him, talk to Him, reach out. It's really hard when you're that low to reach out to people because, you're so withdrawn. I know how that is. It's hard, but try it, okay? Find someone too that you can open up to little by little, because you have to feel it and you have to let it out. Whether, again, person that you can, like a friend, a family, or a therapist, or whomever, you have to let it out so that you can heal it, okay? Yes, you won't feel like that forever if you work on yourself, okay? You can find that happiness again. You can live life to the fullest. You can. Doesn't matter what you've been through before or what's facing you or what it looks like right now in front of you. You envision what life you want your life to be like, right? And it can and it will happen. You work towards that. Doesn't matter how hard, how much, as long as you keep moving forward. Move forward, baby steps, okay? But take care of yourself. So that's important. Just know that again, God loves you, Papa loves you. You need to have faith, hope, okay? And guess what? There's someone else that loves you. I love you. I love you. And I want them to see you, happy, because you deserve it. Okay? So, yes, I'm there for you too. If you need me to be, and you want me to be. Alright. So I'm going to leave you with that for now. Go do some self-love, everybody. Go do some self-care. Have fun. That's the other thing. Laugh. Smile again, right? Smile, smile, smile. Laugh, laugh. Have fun. Laugh. Even if it's fake at first, okay? Do it. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Positivity. That's what you need. And what does it do? It brings more positivity eventually, okay? All right. Well, I'm going to go and give myself some self-love right now, too. It's some self-care. All right. And like I've told everyone before, I have to go and cleanse myself because, I've had a lot of heavy energies around me lately and I feel it and I absorb it because I am an empath and I need to release that, especially after something this heavy. It's really hard on me too. And so I'm going to go give myself that self-love and self-care. And I want you all to know, and I hope to see you again really soon, that I'm sending you all my love and all of my light. All right. Take care.